Okay, so we have our front end displaying the projects from the database. We don't have the actual images, but that's fine. Now what we need to do is we need a place where we can actually add projects and manage them. So what we're going to do is create a new layout, which will be very simple. Okay, so I'm going to go to Views, and I'm going to create a text document, and I'll just call it layout2.jade. Alright, and we'll open that up. And now I'm just going to go to the Bootstrap website. Actually, I don't want to close that page. Okay, we're going to go to getbootstrap.com and go to Getting Started and Examples. And this starter template here, I'm going to do a Control U to view the source and just copy everything. Okay, now we'll go to the Jade converter, paste the HTML in, click the arrow, and now we have the Jade. So let's grab that. Okay, then we're going to paste that into the layout2.jade, save it. Alright, so now we have this admin layout, I guess. So at the top, let's see, we want to change a couple things. Let's see, so we need the Bootstrap CSS file, so let's change this path. Now if you're using Sublime Text 2 and you see that it's not giving us the HTML I guess formatting, you can click over here where it says plain text and just click on HTML, and that didn't do anything. That's weird. Usually it works, but anyway. So we're going to change this to just style sheets. Okay, and where it says starter template.css, I'm going to just change this to style sheets / dashboard.css, and we'll create that. And then these here we don't actually need. Just get rid of all these. Alright, and then down here, project name, say portfolio. And then for the links, they're going to be a little different. This is going to say dashboard, and we want this to go to /admin. And then about, we're going to change that to add project, and that's going to go to /admin/new, and then this will say visit site, and that's going to go to the front end, to the home page. Okay, so those are our links. And then down here we want to replace, let's see, so this starter template down to here, just get rid of that, and we're going to say block content. Alright. Oh, and I also want to put the messages variable here. So we're going to say exclamation equals messages and then parentheses. Okay, and that's going to be the placeholder for our messages. And then down here, I guess we want to change this path here to JavaScripts, and we don't need this. Alright, so we'll save that. Actually, you know what? We're going to create a JavaScript file for us as well, so I'm going to just put that in here. We're going to call it dashboard.js, just to handle our delete, our Ajax delete. Alright, so we'll save that. So that should be good. Now, I guess we could create those dashboard files. So inside public, let's see, public style sheets, we'll create a file called dashboard CSS. And in JavaScript, let's create dashboard.js. Okay, so now we have our second layout. So what do we want to do? We want to be able to go to /admin, and that'll bring us to the dashboard. Alright, so let's go to, first of all, our app.js. We need to add that route. Alright, so by default they put this users route. We're not going to have a users route, so we'll just change that to admin. And then down here, we need to do the same thing. Alright. And close that and that and that. Okay, so now what we want to do is go to routes, and we're going to change users to admin. Open that up. Now we want the same stuff as the index.js as far as the connection and database. So let me just open that back up. And I'm just going to copy this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to copy the whole thing. Let's just copy the whole page. Alright, because our root admin, this obviously because we're in the admin folder, this means /admin. Alright, and we do want to get the projects because we want the dashboard to display the projects. So all we're going to do is change this render to dashboard. Alright, now since we're using a secondary layout, we need to tell the file that that's what we want. Alright, so we're going to say layout is going to be, what is it going to be? Layout 2. Alright, so save that, and that should do it for the route to the dashboard. So let's go ahead and open that up. So we want to go to views, and we want to create dashboard.jade. Alright, now we're going to say extend layout 2. Okay, make sure you put layout 2 because this is going to use the admin template. And then we need to say block content. And we'll go ahead and put an h2 tag, say dashboard. Let's see, have a couple line breaks. And then what we're going to do is create a table. So say table, and we want some classes here for Bootstrap. So table.table.table dash striped. Alright, and then we're going to have our table row and our headings. So this will be the ID. Let's see, we'll have the project name. And let's do the service. Okay, and then we'll have a couple empty headings for the links. Alright, so this is where we want to put our each loop. So we're going to say each row I in rows, and then we want a table row td, and this is going to be the ID, so we can say row.id, and this one will be row.title. This will be row.service. Alright, and then we'll have our links, so TD, and then we want an A tag with a couple classes, BTN and BTN primary, and then the link, of course. Okay, that's going to go to /admin/edit, and then the ID. Okay, and the text will just say edit. Alright, and then we want our delete button. So again, we're going to say a.btn.btn-danger, so we can make it a red button. And then the link is going to go to, actually the link is going to go nowhere. We're going to handle this with Ajax. Okay, but we do need to add a class, and let's say delete project, and we also need a data attribute. So this can be anything. I'm just going to call it data ID, and that's going to equal the row ID, and we'll say delete. All right.